If you're a woman and you're stuck with a man, you know it's not good. This relationship is not good. And what you want, you're not getting out of this relationship. And this situation can be that where you feel fear, you might have children that might be impacted if you leave or you ask for more. Uh, it can be any situation, and you feel that you're not happy and you are also not able to move forward in either of direction. You are not even ready to get help, help of a coach, help of a counselor or anything, and you feel that it's eating you up. And that's why I created this video. And I also have a bit of personal agenda here to create this video, because when I was going through this phase from 2000, I would say 15 to 2019, July 16, this 4 year, um, I felt that if the video I'm making today, if this video have been made that time and I would have fell upon on this, my life would be very, very different. And I don't like to say that I have regrets, but there is few things that I felt that I could have done different, which I'm going to share with you today. And why it got into my head where I am already, helping women attract the love they want and create more love with their men. So if you are someone where man is healthy and you are not feeling it, you can go check my masterclass in the below. This video is not for you. But if you feel that your man might be abusive, or you're stuck and you just fear when you think about taking any action, even just asking help, then this video is for you. And yesterday I spoke to someone, a very close family member that I love, and I felt that this woman was stuck in that same sphere where she has lost her self confidence. She doesn't trust herself. She is scared. And her pattern of, people pleasing and her patterns that she carried from, from birth, from looking at her mom and other people are very strong. And she's finding it hard to break that. And that brought me to create this video. So, the let's get into very specific. I'm going to give you, at least I have 4 things that I'm going to teach you in this. But before that, I want to be very specific that uh, it is this video is for any woman where she feels she is stuck. I don't feel that anybody's stuck, but sometimes people can have this perception, and especially women can have this perception. It might be financial reason, it might be social reason, it might be like, oh, it will impact my children, or you don't even feel like that you want to invest in actually creating the love you want. It can be anything. And when these things happen, they are always not that we don't want it. Most of the time, we're scared. Okay. Uh, and that's why I want you to watch this and rewatch this and share it with anybody else you know it. First thing, if I meet Navi, who I was in 2015-16, one thing I would tell her, she must do. She should move her body. I'm not asking you to join gym. If you can, that is great. But this is the bare minimum. And why I would also tell you that why it's not just a fitness trend, it's way more than that. Between 15 to 19, I developed cancer. I was very highly depressed. I was very scared. I had very scarcity mindset. And what it impacted, it actually, the cancer and the depression and the bullying at workplace, all was caused by one factor. That was that I was in a very high stress situation and I was not able to find a way out. or maybe I had, but I was just like, I think I was figuring this out. And even if you are figuring this out, that's also great. One thing you must do, that you should move your body. And that can look like you go for a walk. If you can go by yourself, that will be so great, because it will do two things: that it will give you time to just be with yourself. And sometime when you're figuring things out, it's an important place to be, that you just be with yourself and do it every day. Just maybe a 500 steps walk, whatever. You can dance, or you can, punch the box, or anything, any sort of movement. Even if you are at your home, your children are going to school, your husband is not home, or even if you are at work during the lunchtime, go move your body. It brings your stress level down, and that helps. Because if you don't move your body, you will have some sort of disease, because you are under high stress situation. So you will have uh, either a disease. Thyroid is very common thing that happens to women when women are in this kind of situation. So you need to start moving your body every day, minimum for 20 to 30 minutes. And that's becomes your non-negotiable, and you have to do it. I know what is coming in your head. Oh, I don't have time for it. Honey, you have time. Wake up before everybody else, and your body will thank you. Otherwise, you will fall sick, or you might be already sick. I know someone who has been a myself got cancer. I had depression. The another person I know, they have developed an autoimmune disease. And that is not just because it happened, it's a level of stress in your body. So just move, whatever, just move, just like I am moving my body. I love moving my body, and this is one of the regret I had, that I would have not have developed cancer, depression, or anything. That if I think I could have even come to the decision even earlier if I would have moved my body. I found it very hard to get out of the couch. I only got out of the couch when I didn't had any option, where I had to cook because my ex-husband was coming home and I had no other choice, or my son was hungry. And I would love for you to start moving. Second is, this is very, very important. I learned it very late, maybe recently. Uh, Journal means write your feelings. It's a release. It's the biggest tool to release. And I know what you're going to say. What if somebody finds it? Write a page every day and burn it. It's a release. Because when there is a high level of stress in your body, and everything is getting in and nothing is getting out, that's also um, keeping your body emotionally and physically blocked. And that turns into sickness very, very quickly. Start journaling. Don't like go on that who is doing what. You just say that how you feel. Do you feel betrayed? Do you feel taken for granted? Do you feel sad? Do you feel angry? And especially if you have anger towards some people, like I had a lot of anger towards my parents during this time, which I released later on. So you just need to keep writing. Maybe you are just overwhelmed by the amount of work you need to do, or maybe you are just overwhelmed by the your workplace. So you can do that. Third, I would say that take some 5 to 10 minutes when you're not doing anything. And especially in these kind of times, people can find really hard to meditate. And meditation comes to you. If you can, if you do that, that's great. But if you can't, that's also okay. Just find 5 to 10 minutes when you don't do anything and there is peace and quiet. Look, I know if you are in some countries where it's hard to get out for women, I totally understand that. But don't, if you live in countries where you can go and you have beaches, you have parks, anywhere, as nature is very biggest part of healing. Nature is so, so empowering. That's really, really important. Fourth and the last one. This is gonna sound a little bit woo woo, but I really want you to feel into it. And before I say that, wherever you feel triggered by it, take it with love. Look, whatever situation has happened in your life, your patterns has played a role in it. Your patterns might not be your fault, but you need to take responsibility of it. Okay? And why that is very important and why there is something to gain from that. Taking responsibility means I create. And I don't want you to feel that I'm trying to blame you. There are real victims, and you might be a victim. And I honor you. At the same time, we cannot continue being this person if we want different life. Whatever is happening and whatever happened to me, my patterns contributed to that. My self pattern attracted an abusive man. And I have no shame in saying that, because now I know that if I can create that, I can create any effing thing on the planet. And now the life I have also I have created because I made those choices. There were times when it was hard, and I feel that I was so blessed to not give up on things. But once I made a decision to leave that situation and get some help. My ex-husband was abusive. He was physically abusive and he almost killed me. That's why there was no way I could fix that relationship. And maybe I didn't want to fix it because I felt that I never accepted him. And that acceptance was there due to many other factors. And it had a lot to do how what I thought about myself, what was my self belief, and what was the environment around. So there are a lot of factors, but here what I want you to take away with that you can create what you want. And I'm not saying it because I read it in book or Joe Dispenza said it. I'm saying it because I've done it, and you can do that too. Even if it at the moment it doesn't look like your reality, it's okay. Just start saying that to yourself. I cause the effect. And from that place, do one thing that can be just telling yourself that you're beautiful, or just telling yourself that you deserve more. A little thing, a little positive thing to yourself. Little, very little. I'm not asking for you to do too much. And before I go and before I close this video, I want to say that I honor you to spending this time with you, with me, and creating the change you have already felt in yourself. And if you feel like that you want to get my help to transform your love life and create the love you want, you can do two things. One, you can watch another video, a masterclass that I have, Get Your Man Obsessed, where I talk about how my 3B love method can help you create the love you want with your man. The second way is that you can book your call with me where I can show you that I how can I help you. And even if you just want to stay a quiet listener, that's also okay. I would just ask like this video and subscribe to my channel, because whenever I feel called to put a video, I put it. I put it. And I think these days I've been doing them daily, and I know that whosoever listen to these videos, whatever comes through me, it helps women. And when you subscribe and you comment and you feel that what was most helpful, it always help grow my channel and help reach my message to every woman who needs to hear it. Thank you so much.